March 2020 Planetary Transits for Cancer and Cancer Rising. This is an equal house chart set up for 0 degrees Cancer on the ascendant, Eastern Daylight Time, New York. We begin March 1st, 2020, with 4 planets in Capricorn in the 7th house sector. Mars at 9 degrees Capricorn, Jupiter at 19 degrees, Saturn at 28 degrees, and Pluto at 24 degrees of Capricorn. The Sun is placed in the 9th house at 11 degrees of Pisces, along with the planet Neptune at 18 degrees, and the planet Mercury at 2 degrees retrograde. Venus is placed at 25 degrees of Aries in the 10th house sector. Uranus is at 3 degrees of Taurus in the 11th house, with the moon in Taurus at 22 degrees. Overview. June 21st through June 30th birth dates. Sun in Cancer at 0 to 9 degrees. You're emerging from transiting Mars in Capricorn, opposing your Sun during the last 2 weeks of February, which had to be lively to say the least. At its best, it gives you the energy, drive, and guts to make things happen. At its worst, it's egocentric, domineering, and aggressive. Also, the opposition aspect may indicate aggressive behavior being directed at you from others. You've been through a lot in 2018 and 2019, with Saturn opposed the Sun and Neptune affecting the sidereal Sun of those born July 7th, 8th, and 9th. Significant losses may have occurred, as well as ego defeats. The good news is that you're moving on and leaving those challenges behind, taking with you the valuable lessons that have been learned. July 1st through July 11th birth dates. Sun in Cancer at 0 degrees to 19 degrees. From March 1st through March 16th, Mars in Capricorn is in high tension by opposition to your Sun in Cancer. Chill out. Seriously, losing control and emotionally exploding at others, especially close partners, will not resolve any delays and frustrations you may be experiencing. Since every energy may be experienced in projected form, you may have to defend yourself and your position against partners at home and at work. Strive to do so in as diplomatically a way as possible. Good news. The 2019 transit of Saturn opposed your Sun is over. On another level, for those born July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the placement of your sidereal Sun is receiving a square from the planet Neptune all of 2020. Your personal astrological chart will indicate the possible ways this energy may manifest in your life. Generally speaking, it may bring a relationship with a Neptune type, someone who has this planet prominent in their chart, or the sign Pisces strongly placed. Neptune may also bring the dissolution of a current relationship or the loss of a significant male figure in your life. This energy is deeply emotional and heartfelt, and potentially very creative. It is also profoundly spiritual and enhances whatever psychic aptitude may be present. Avoid drugs and alcohol, especially if you're feeling lost, insecure, or confused in general. July 8th through 13th births have romantic Neptune trine the Sun, all of 2020. July 12th through July 21st birth dates. Sun in Cancer at 20 degrees through 29 degrees. March 16th through March 30th, pugnacious Mars is opposed your Sun. Stay cool. Those of you born July 16th through July 21st will have Saturn in hard aspect to your Sun in 2020. For a comprehensive description of this energy, please see my video entitled Transiting Saturn-Pluto in Hard Aspect to Natal Sun, uploaded the end of August of 2019. Ditto for July 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th birth dates who have Pluto opposed the Sun exactitude in 2020. On March 3rd, Venus squares Saturn between houses 10 and 7 could be indicative of personal criticism coming from a partner or superior at work. Don't internalize or allow hurt feelings to take hold. Instead of an emotional response, listen in a detached manner and deal with it on the intellectual plane. The planet Mercury in retrograde sextiles Venus between houses 8 and 10 on March 4th, bringing the possibility of reconnecting with an intimate from the past. Also on March 4th, the planet Venus enters Taurus and moves into the 11th house sector. The Sun makes a conjunction to the planet Neptune on March 8th in the 9th house, bringing a need to escape the mundane mentally and physically. Take a trip and attend a lecture on metaphysical subjects, or visit a place of spiritual retreat. Venus makes a conjunction to Uranus in the 11th house, also on March 8th, indicating the possibility of beginning a mentally stimulating new friendship with someone you meet in a group that shares similar interests and ideologies. March 9th brings the full moon, 1:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 19 degrees of Virgo in opposition to the Sun at 19 degrees of Pisces, spanning houses 3 and 9, highlighting the houses of relatives, neighbors, in-laws, communication, travel, learning, and teaching. The planet Neptune at 18 degrees of Pisces is aspecting this full moon by conjunction and opposition. Confusion, misunderstandings, and miscommunication may occur. Of course, actual deception is also a possibility. Regardless, avoid hyper-emotional scenes. Chances are everything will be resolved later in the day when the moon in Virgo in the 3rd makes a trine to Jupiter in Capricorn in the 7th. Also on March 9th, the planet Mercury turns direct motion at 28 degrees of Aquarius. On March 11th, the Sun sextile Jupiter between houses 9 and 7 favors international connections. It's also a good day to consult with those who are in professions ruled by the planet Jupiter, such as lawyers, university professors, or spiritual teachers. This energy makes a favorable impression that inspires confidence and leaves behind positive feelings. Therefore, if you need to have a conference with business partners or potential customers, today is the day to arrange it. March 14th brings Mars sextile Neptune between houses 7 and 9, and Sun sextile Pluto between houses 9 and 7. Both of these energies favor inner search and analysis, utilizing mystical and occult disciplines. Use this day to consult with spiritual teachers, mystics, or therapists who can aid you. Sun sextile Saturn on March 19th between houses 9 and 7 is excellent for getting a great deal of work done in tandem with business partners or those you consult with for business purposes. The vernal equinox will occur on March 19th at 11:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Happy spring! Mars conjunct Jupiter in the 7th house on March 20th is a lucky vibration, signifying fortunate action, and favors initiating new projects in concert with partners. Your energy level is high, and you have the necessary confidence and drive to manifest desires. On March 22nd, the planet Saturn enters the sign of Aquarius at 12:03 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and moves into the 8th house sector. Mars conjunct Pluto in the 7th house on March 23rd can give you intense energy and drive to accomplish goals. It also can indicate ruthless, egocentric behavior resulting in power struggles. Strive to be diplomatic with partners. March 24th brings the new moon, 5:29 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 4 degrees of Aries in the 10th house, highlighting all personal goals and career concerns over the month ahead. Make a fresh start by implementing new ideas and eliminating whatever failed to get results. Venus trine Jupiter and Venus trine Pluto on March 28th, between houses 11 and 7, favors all personal and business relationships. There may be financial rewards as well. Mars enters the sign of Aquarius on March 30th and moves into the 8th house. On March 31st, Mars makes a conjunction to Saturn in the 8th house and advises you to stay calm in the face of any frustrations, delays, and obstacles you may encounter through other people's money, bank loans, intimate relationships, or jointly held assets.